Hello, hello, chat. I'm going to the McDonald. Let me change the chat filter. Since I've live streamed last, there's been a lot of new added features that I'm not familiar with. Chat. Oh, I can turn on lighting. Hell yeah. Relight on. What is the audio situation like? Chat. Can you hear this? One little tap. Anyway, I gotta go to the McDonald. Uh. Hmm. I don't like this because it's like really in my way. But this is fine. I'll have to keep that on. Hello, chat. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. There we go. Okay, now it's not connected to the Wi-Fi. There we go. I gotta make sure I do that before I leave. We got Tim's here. First person here is Tim. Hello, Tim. Alright. To the McDonald I go. Alright. It is the McDonald time. Chat. Here's the situation. Well, here's what I'm doing. I gotta go to the Pobo. I haven't been in the Pobo in a while. And then I have to, after I go to the Pobo, I gotta go to McDonald. I gotta go to the McDonald and get McDonald. You know what, chat? You know, I've been thinking. I'm wearing this cardigan, right? And it's pretty dang good. I would say so. It's alright for, a beginning. Because my second piece of crochet I've ever made. So, for that, it's, pretty dang good. But, comparing it to professional level, there's a long way I have to go. So, I'm thinking I have to add, like, some sort of collar to this. I'll do that eventually. I like making my new clothes. But anyway, I'm going to McDonald, chat. Because I gotta go to the McDonald and get the McDonald. Well, be a big McDonalding time. So this road that I'm on has big old construction. There might be some bumps, a few bumps. But I'm gonna go to the Pobo first. Chat, what do you think is at the Pobo? I have not been there in a hot minute. It's been a hot second. The second? It's been boiling. It's that hot. You know, I really like driving around in this town at night because there's nobody. There's literally nobody here. It's awesome. I just drive around, and maybe there's a car or two, but that's just the occasional car or two. Like, I haven't encountered a car yet on my ride. You know, I think I might have spoke too soon, but Yep, still no car. The car I saw was just a car that was off, so that doesn't even count. This street there's nothing going on. The lights are going yellow flash, and they go flash yellow instead of the regular light cycle. Wow, there's only one person here at the Pobo, chat. The Pobo, there's only one. Ho. That's me. Let's do it. Let's go to the Pobo. Let's see what's there. Alright, before I go into the Pobo, let's see who's here. Hello, Tom. I'm glad you like my hat. I actually bought this, in Philadelphia. Like the Liberty Bell, there's this gift shop, and I got that. I got the hat. I got the hat there. Whoa. Let's see, I'm going to say hello to everybody here. Chat enjoys Chair stream. Chair, you gotta entertain him. Don't disappoint, Chair. Don't do it. I'll have the microphone on. And then I'm gonna go grab the packages. We haven't done a chair stream in a while. I usually, like, put the, phone on a tripod, but I forgot to grab the tripod this time, and I don't want shaky camera because that sucks. So it's chair's time to stream. Sorry, I'm like tying my shoe. Tony's channel's here. Po Box. First thought she was gonna get a po' boy, a fried shrimp sandwich, very popular in New Orleans. Oh, I've never been there actually. That's cool. I didn't know that. I'm gonna keep calling it Pobo because it's fun to me. But that's thank you for the information, Snacks. Alright. Off I go, I'll be back. Chair? Make sure no one steals his car chair. There's nobody here. This won't close. Why won't this fucking close? There we go. Yeah. There's nothing in the Pobo. I did check the Pobo about 2 weeks ago. It was full of stuff. Just forgot to live stream it. Pew. Now it's time to do a McDonald. Man, I've got the, what's this fucking song called? The Weekend song stuck in my head. Not my head, I've been whistling it. It's just cause it's so catchy. I'm like, how the fuck do I make something catchy like that? That's what my task is currently. Tony's channel, hello. Again. No, I'm not Tony from Act the Movies, I'm a different Tony, yes. He's a different Tony. We can tell her the car is haunted. Chat. Did you hear me in the Pobo? I can't tell. I was testing the range. Make a jack-o'-lantern? I will be making a jack-o'-lantern on a stream, on a Fansly stream coming up. I'm gonna make a streaming schedule. Not this week. Next upcoming week or the week after that. I want to do it closer to Halloween just because the pumpkins, they always be dying so fast after you carve them. They don't last that long. So, I want the pumpkins to last near Halloween. So I'm going to make sure I carve pumpkins closer to Halloween. I always like carving pumpkins. So, you heard a little? Okay. Alright, good to know. Alright, off we go to the McDonald. It is McDonald time. You know what's sad about McDonald? The McDonald here, the ice cream. I don't like to get ice cream often because I know I have a sweet tooth and I will eat the entire ice cream if it is in front of me. I have no self-control when it comes to sugar, so I just don't have it at all. I'll just eat it endlessly. So I don't get the McDonald ice cream. But whenever I do succumb to this sugar addiction, and it's after midnight, they never have the machine on after midnight. It's just sad. I'm more of a night person. I go to bed like I wake up at like 4. Wait, I go to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m. and then I'll wake up at like 10. And you know what? many people have said, hey, that's not enough sleep. But, and I was like, you know what, that is not enough sleep. But if I sleep more, a weird phenomenon happens. I get sleepier throughout the day. If I'm not sleeping, then if I'm not doing anything and I'm just sleeping, then I'm just like, I feel the compulsion to do more sleep. So I'm like, I just have to be awake for as long as possible, because then I will do the thing that is what I'm already doing currently. And I forgot what was the thought. Why did I bring that up? Anyway, McDonald, oh yeah, the ice cream machine. So the ice cream machine is never open, ever, after midnight until, like, some places, they have the ice cream machine open. It's, like, rare that I ever get it after midnight. But then they don't open it again until lunchtime. So that's 12 hours of no ice cream, chat. No ice cream from McDonald's. That's a shame. That is such a shame. Chat, McDonald. Oh yeah, they have the Monopoly going. I was like, I'm gonna start it, and then I didn't do it. I was like, I shouldn't even start if I'm not even gonna try. So I didn't try. Chat, are you doing the Monopoly? Alright, we're at the McDonald. It's McDonald time. I have the McDonald to order. I have some McDonald to order. What McDonald should I order? I'm not going to eat McDonald. I'm demonstrating self-control. Anything goes here, hello. Tony's channel. What's sad about McDonald's? They have no longer all-day breakfast. I can no longer get a McGriddle at 4 in the afternoon. I know, that's my... Their breakfast really is the best. McDonald's breakfast is the best. Double cheeseburgers. How many double cheeseburger? 3. It's 3 double cheese. Oh, there's a cat. Oh my goodness, anything goes. Since 17 months. 17 months! Biggest cactus ever. Yo, your cactus is growing so large. Hell yeah. If you become a member, chat, your cactus gets big. You get a cactus, you start off with a little cactus, but as you... no mobile app. Your cactus gets big. Could I get a double quarter pounder, large meal with a Diet Coke? And then, could I get a 3 double cheeseburger with mac sauce added to all of them?
Alright, anything else?
That's it.
Go ahead and come around.
McDonald! We got it, McDonald! Alrighty. Chat. Now I gotta pay for this McDonald. I'll read chat in a second.
$2016.
There you go. It does take 50 minutes to clean it. Alright, thank you. Chat. The McDonald. You know what do be doing? The McDonald. I have a story for the McDonald. Alright, thank you.
Do you care to pull to the next window?
Yeah. Sure. Do I care? Not really. I will wait. Okay. I had a story, but then I thought of another story. Then I forgot that story. Did I use the app to get free fries? I guess I should use the app, should I, chat? Because are there many benefits to using the app? Because I guess you can get free food. I do go to McDonald many time. Fries best at 5-minute mark. I agree. I don't like McDonald fry at 5:01. McDonald fry fresh out of the fryer, because I used to work at McDonald. I'll just go eat, yum, fry in my mouth. And I eat the McDonald fry, and it was a good time. And it's so good. Hey, chat, you gotta order McDonald fry. You gotta ask for it with no salt. Or no, just like, if you ask light salt, they're just gonna be like, oh, this is light salt enough. They're gonna give you some old fry. Make them make you new fry. You gotta make sure you get new fry by asking for no salt fry. Why are we talking singulars? It's fun. You should try it sometime. It's just fun. I mispronounce words because it's fun. I know Wednesday is not pronounced, I know Wednesday isn't pronounced Wednesday. But I prefer to pronounce it Wednesday because it helps me spell Wednesday. You haven't ordered McDonald in almost a decade, says anything goes. You're stronger than me. Anything goes. You're much stronger. Yes, follow me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't. Go to my link tree. All those sites are there. linktr.ee/titsmansalad. For some reason, the autistic boob site does not work on Apple phones, so I just refer to the link tree now. McDonald. Chat, what's your favorite item from McDonald? I need to know your item preferences. Give me them. Alright, could I get some ranch, please? Thank you. 3 double cheese. Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want this woman to talk to me. Why'd she yaller? I don't want a yaller. Oh, she's talking to that woman. I'm so antisocial, chat. Chat, I think my favorite item to get from McDonald's, I really like the different variations of McFlurry. I like Oreo the best. M&M is a solid second choice. I go for M&M whenever I want a big old crunch and I want to break my teeth. When I'm in the masochistic mood, I chomp on some McDonald's McFlurry. But I usually go for Oreo because I like that color palette. I mean, taste palette. Chat. But you know what's, my favorite McDonald's combos? I used to work at McDonald's, so I have perfected, I know exactly what I want from McDonald's, okay? Here's what I want from McDonald's. I like the fillet of fish. You add lettuce, add cheese, add tartar sauce. Bam! You got yourself a good fish sandwich. A good fish sandwich. Also, did you know that the fillet of fish, apparently, is the most ordered burger on Fridays? According to McDonald's. McDonald management classes. I actually took a course. It was pretty cool. 2 days, paid by McDonald people. They're like, hey, go to this course to learn to be a manager. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. Sounds fun. I can learn from this opportunity. So I did it. And what's interesting, there was a sorts of people there that were like 16. And I was like, huh, you're very young. You're younger than me, because I was 17 at the time. But like, a majority of them were like 18, 19, 20. It was pretty interesting. It was an interesting group of people. But anyway, McDonald hacks. McDonald menu hacks. My personal favorite. I just told you the fillet of fish one. Here's another one. Get the Big Mac. You gotta double up that Big Mac sauce. You gotta ask for the extra Mac sauce. I worked at McDonald's when they had the Big Mac. They used the quarter pounder meat, and it was big. It was a hefty ass burger. It was huge. They used the quarter pounder beef because for the Big Macs they actually use the same beef as they do for the cheeseburgers, the regular meat. But for the quarter pounders, it's just a different meat. It's quarter pound meat versus I don't know what the regular meat is. It's just the Big Mac is the same. It's just 2 patties. You basically can just get a Big Mac using a double cheeseburger. You remove the pickles. Oh, I don't remember if there's pickles on a Big Mac. I think there's pickles on a Big Mac. But you remove the lettuce. I mean, you keep the lettuce. You remove the ketchup. You remove the mustard. You add Big Mac sauce to a double cheeseburger. Not only do you get double the cheese, the only difference between a McDouble and a double cheeseburger is McDouble has 1 slice of cheese. The double cheeseburger has 2 slices of cheese. That's literally the only difference, chat. That's the only difference between the two. So anyway, you can get yourself a miniature Big Mac by just having it so it's no ketchup, no mustard, add Big Mac sauce. You just don't get that middle bun. And you still get the same thing. You get more cheese actually. Chat, that's my McDonald hacks. Now I'm home. Anything Goes says the average weight of a McDonald's burger patty is approximately 45 grams, 1.6 ounces. That is not much. Chat, thank you so much for hanging out. McDonald time is now officially over. Medium and large fries the same, yes. Have a good night. Go to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you have not, if you're new. Also go to my linktree, linktr.ee/titsmansalad for all of my links to support the daily grindiness. I'm 1,139 days in a row doing daily reviews, and it's gonna keep going up because at this point, the daily review structure is so ingrained into my daily life that I can't imagine not doing daily reviews, and I'm gonna go for as long as possible. So, I'll see you guys later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Adios.